Rallying is a sport that tests the strength and agility of drivers. After the mud of Kitengela and dust of Voi, we finally arrive in the city of Mombasa for the last slated event of the Kenya National Rally Championship 2011 calendar. The KCB Rally is about adapting and performing at the highest level in different environments. And with Ian Duncan having sealed his 6th Kenya National Rally Championship title that was during the penultimate Guru Nanak Rally in October, will the other drivers take advantage of the low altitude to garner points below sea level?
It's good to be in first division because that's where the fight normally is, other than the big boys race.
In Mombasa, my car runs better because it's a hotter place and it's tuned for this English. So let's see.
It's going to be very, very fast tomorrow out there. Let's see what happens, but I reckon it's going to be extremely fast.
If you lay back, you lose. So the secret is go for it.
With scrutineering underway at the Mombasa Railway Club, drivers had a chance to climatize with their vehicles and do some final tweaking to their engines.
We are in Mombasa, it's so hot. I wish we had air conditioning in our cars, but unfortunately we don't. Let's see what happens. This time is more to check how fast we can push. This rally we have just entered just to see how fast we can drive. We want to drive this rally to our max limit. So we have nothing to gain and nothing to lose. So we want to see our potentials for next year.
If someone was to have an accident, God forbid, we have this system where within the road books there's a red cross which is displayed by the crew if they can. All the personnel, all the other crews are told if they come to a crash and there's no sign of any movement, as a sportsman we behove them to stop and investigate. And then we have the red emergency button system in the car which is satellite linked. If you have a crash and you press the button, that means you're okay. The satellite system will show if you have a crash and stop and there's no red, immediately the helicopter will be dispatched because we have the helicopter. And in this rally, because of the long stages, we have one ambulance per stage on standby and we have our doctor. The safety is very, very important, the most important of everything. What we have is quite different stages. The first stage is long and basically smooth and very fast. The second stage is a bit stony and undulating, and the third stage was very smooth, but the recent heavy rain has made a few washouts, so it's actually changed quite a lot in the last 3 weeks.
Well, as you've heard, this is where we are. 3 stages in total: Matope, Mtaa and Mnyenzi. The 2-wheel drive encountering the stages once, and the 4-wheel drive big boys doing the stages twice, totaling just under 198 kilometers. With no park farme after scrutineering, the teams were introduced into the various flavors Mombasa had to offer, affording them time to relax before the stress of the competition begins. A quick briefing by the clerk of the course gives the crews last-minute pointers and checks. The build-up of the rally continues into the morning as the crews head to Mariakani for the official start of the ceremony. With over 224 branches in 5 countries, all eyes on KCB Mariakani branch for the flag-off ceremony.
This year, the bank invested over Kenya shillings 30 million, marking the 8th year that KCB Group has sponsored the annual Kenya National Rally Championship. The championship remains a crucial pillar in our development and growth agenda.
With the KCB Mtaani Rally officially underway, it will be no easy start as the drivers are finally ready for the daunting stages. Matope is the first competitive stage covering a distance of 57 kilometers. The crews then head to Mtaa, which is less than 18 kilometers, being the shortest competitive stage of the day, before encountering 24 kilometers of the fast twists and turns of Nyenzi. Jas Mangat and Jihan D. Silva from Mason's Rally Team Uganda in a Subaru Impreza, being first on the road, diligently have the glory of being the stage sweepers.
Yeah, it was good. It was quite fast, so and a bit tricky because we were opening, so we got a few cars on the road, so we couldn't really commit on the blind corners and crests. But all in all, it was a good first loop.